Hello everybody, welcome back to the XsivGaming channel. I'm of course the XsivPlayer, and today we are up to episode number 12 of our survival roleplay series here on Farm Simulator 19. Before we get started, if you could quickly drop us a like, it would be very much appreciated. And of course, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. So yeah, as you can see, it is bright and early. It's nearly 6:30 in the morning here on the farm at Meadow Grove. The sun is just about trying to break through up there, but yeah, we've obviously got an early start today. As you can see, it is still pretty dark around here at the moment. We obviously want to discuss the lighting situation later on today with one of the building merchants, the contractors, to get that order put in, of course. But yeah, what we wanted to do today, of course, we finished off all the grass bales and hay bales. We've got all those off the fields and away into the storage shed. But what we need to do today is, of course, look after these animals, because yeah, as you can see, there's a great big pile of poo that's inside the sheds that we need to get cleaned out today. So that's all going to come out and put over into this bunker area over here. This is, if you like, a bit of a dumping ground, but we're going to pile the manure up in this place here, and then whether we think about selling it afterwards or putting it onto fields, we don't know. But that's going to be one job today. Another job is, of course, to clean up these food troughs, etc., and make sure they are adequately fed. And I think we may also need to put some water in the troughs as well. Excuse me. So yeah, let's crack on. I'll jump on over here for a minute. We need, of course, the front loader tractor, the Fortschritz ZT323, which is just here. Still got all the bale spikes on, but as you can see, the bales have all been nice and neatly stacked away now, ready to use as a feed. We may well be producing more grass and hay bales very soon. Not actually that many in here, but we've got only 4 straw bales left after all that straw that was dumped inside the shed here. But not to worry, not to worry. We will, of course, get that done at some point. So let's start the tractor up, the Fortschritz ZT323. And of course, the first job is to change the bale spike for a bucket, which is, of course, over here in our little workshop area. And drop that off there. Pick up the bucket there. There's our lovely brand new Massey Ferguson 7726 with front loader. So we could actually, in theory, use that as the front loader tractor, but I don't think we really need to at the moment. So yeah, let's go get all that manure cleaned up first. I'll open this gate up. Gets us through there. Then we can close that gate so the cows don't run away. And then what we're going to do is open this gate up here, because we're just going to scoop it up and take it straight out into the shed, or out the shed over there. Somewhere here we've got some lights for in the shed. It's a bit dark in here. Where was the light switch? I can't remember where our light switch was. Oh, there it is there. Yeah, as you can see, it's a great big pile of poo that needs cleaning up. So we'll get that done today. Again, the bucket is not, excuse me, not the biggest bucket in the world. But as you can see, this is going to take us a while to crack on. see how we get on with this. Of course, once we've done this today, then we'll be able to crack on with some more grass cutting needs doing. Obviously the animals need feeding as well. As I say, it is relatively early. In fact it's already quarter to 8 already, so yeah, we really need to crack on with this one today. It is getting lighter already. But yeah, I'm not sure what we're going to end up doing with this manure. If we are going to purchase an arable field, as mentioned previously in the previous episode, we may need this manure to fertilise the field. Obviously the manure is going to put in all those good nutrients into the ground. As you can see, the manure is soon building up. Oh, is that not scooping that? It's a bit better. Why wasn't it scooping it before? Could really do with a bigger bucket really, but it's all expense. Don't want to go spending a fortune on equipment. Sometimes, as we said previously, the smaller, older equipment is just as good as the big stuff. Sometimes trying to use that big stuff around here is quite a mission, to be honest. Amazing how long it actually takes you to shunt backwards and forwards with a bit of manure. Probably not the most favourite job to get done, but it is a job that needs doing, cleaning up after the animals. As I say, we will probably end up using this as a fertiliser on fields, but we're not actually doing any arable farming just yet. I was speaking or looking online, and field number 15, which is a grass field, is also attached to field number 14. Now, field 14 is an arable field as well. So you get in 2 fields for the price of one, about 170 odd thousand, I think it was. Again, land is of course at a premium. We could afford it, but then we're of course going to need to get planters, etc., and a harvester in. Again, something that we don't particularly want to be doing at the moment, because that is a very big expense. but something to consider for the future. Again, Sam Henry said that he was gonna be retiring soon and obviously selling his farm up. So we may want to consider that as well. We was also counting up the cows sort of on the back end of last night. We've actually had a couple of calves. We've now got 52 cows. So we must be doing something right with these cows. They seem to be well looked after, and of course they are now breeding, which is all good. Short space of time that we've had them, they must be must have been pregnant before being delivered. But yeah, the pile is getting bigger. The pile is getting bigger and the shed is getting cleaner. That's not to say that it's not going to get dirty again. In fact, I can already see bits and pieces where they've been in there. Obviously the manure building up. So yeah, the pile is definitely growing. I think that may be all of it. Yeah, that's it all cleaned up. So there we go. So that is another job done. So the next job, of course, is just to clean up the food troughs. Which, as you can see, the stuff that they knock out and spill everywhere comes out in this section just here as comes out as silage. I think we may have explained this once before, what actually comes out, but there we go. Just one bucket full. It can all be refed to them. So there we go, that is that job done. So, cleaned up the manure, we've cleaned up the feed area. Close that door up, drive on through. Obviously we can feed them again, so we're going to give them a couple of scoops of this power food that's sitting here at the moment. Again, the power food is what Kenny Jacks dumped on the farm. I need to go and speak to him today as well, find out what why he dumped that. So we've got a fair old few jobs that are going to need doing today. Again, those bales are all nice and neatly stacked. Took us a little while to get that job done and finished. That pile just doesn't seem to be going down though. Oh, we got that there. We got it or not? No, we still didn't get it, but never mind. So yeah, as obviously from these cows we are of course getting a couple of different products that we are able to use. We're getting the manure that we've obviously just cleaned out today, where we can use that as a fertilizer. We are of course getting the liquid manure as well. That is called slurry. It's just in this tank just there. Oh, it's a big tank underground, but that's the pipe area. What pumps it all out for us. But yeah, again, that can be used as a fertilizer for the ground. And we're also getting the milk. I think we've got about 15,000 litres or so at the moment. We will be selling that off at some point. I need to either arrange for a tanker to come, or we're going to need to hire one ourselves. Caught on the door there, look. So yeah, we need to get that done at some point as well. It's a pity we can't make the total mixed ration into bales as well. Or can you? Does anybody know if you can make total mixed ration into bales for easy storage? Let us know in the comment section of today's video if that's a possibility. If so, what equipment do we need to do that with? There we go, the feed is starting to go down now. Slowly, mind, but it is going down. But yeah, unfortunately it is a lot of backwards and forwards shunting. It is a job that needs doing. Unfortunately on the farm you do have to look after your animals. Certainly don't want to get any of the health inspectors arriving, or vets, to say that we're not looking after our animals. I think we're actually doing quite a good job. We must be doing fairly well if, of course, they are breeding. But yeah, we are, as I say, getting there today. Getting all these jobs done, getting them fed. See if we can get this cleaned up this time. I'm going to scoop that up for some reason. Yeah, definitely don't want to scoop that up for some reason. But yeah, we are definitely getting there. As I say, I think we are going to pretty much end the episode there. Then we are going to head off down to the local pub for our lunch today. It is just come up to 12 o'clock. Head down there and then go speak to some of the locals. And gauge what, of course, is going on with the banging and the disappearing cows. And then, of course, we want to speak to Kenny about the this power food as it happens. Where did it come from? And obviously Robert Nickelback said that it was dumped by Kenny Jacks from the previous tenants. So I'd be curious as to what is going on. But as I say, I think that will be it for today's episode. Hopefully you have enjoyed this one. And yeah, if you have, of course, enjoyed, then remember to drop us a like on today's video. Don't forget to, of course, hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel. And if, of course, you could share today's video with family and friends, or anybody else you think may enjoy, it would also be very much appreciated. But like I say, that is going to be it for today. Thank you very much for watching this one. We're going to leave it there, I think. And as I say, head on down to the pub for lunch. But yeah, thank you very much for watching this one. We shall see you in the next one. Bye for now.